Life album if it wasn't for Man and Babez.
Life, I mean like a little bit, then Thug Life like a lot. These is my Thug Life niggas, and we finna do this like this. While I roll a blunt, y'all finna talk, you know what I'm saying? Thug Life. What Thug Life, baby? The craziest Thug Life, nigga. Thug Life. Crazy. Yeah. Okay, who we got right here? The niggas, just, you know, they introduce themselves. All right, yes, sir. I'm Killer B. All right. I'm Man. M-A-N. I'm a psycho maniac from the evil mind.
Do you remember the very first day that you end up meeting Pac, and like who did he come out to, you know, the Bay Area with?
Oh, well, Pac had been in the Bay Area. Pac had been in the jungle over in Marin City.
So
and yeah, Pac had already been in California. He had been in the Bay Area in Marin City. Pac like basically grew up over there too.
Mm-hmm.
So Mike Cooley had a chick over there. I think his child's mother stayed over there or something. And you know, like I said, he got a hold of Pac and, you know, found Pac talent and, you know, introduced him to Man, and, you know, they kind of horned his talent. But yeah, Pac was already over there. And what were you saying?
No, I was trying to get you, you know, to describe like what was the very first day, like describe the very first.
Yeah. Pac, he was staying over there in Marin, right? Mm-hmm. So one night, we was shooting dice. We was shooting dice over there in the hood on set, and Mike Cooley came by there, and in his Cougar pulled up, you know what I mean, and Pac was in the car, and Mike Cooley was a gambling addict, so he came over there shooting dice with us, and then we like, oh, who's that dude in the car, man? Who's that dude in the car? We out there, you know, just you know, having fun. That's when I first started drinking, actually. Like around that time, when I first started drinking, like 91, or whatever, when my daughter was born.
Right.
But anyway, you know, so we in there just joking. I'm like, who's that dude, man? You know, and he get to telling me about, yeah, this is the dude me and Man gonna put down, and you know, and man, we finna get this money, man. We finna get this money. And I'm like, okay, whatever. Because back then I didn't see nothing but what was in front of me.
Right.
I didn't project nothing like, you know, I mean. So in 1990, shoot, I was what, 18 or 19. I mean, even though I had, you know, may have had tools or whatever, but shoot, I was still a kid. Mm-hmm. So I didn't really, you know, I didn't really pay no mind to that. But that was actually the first time I met Pac was in Central right there on Pennsylvania.
Okay. So the Pac that the world know, would you say that's close to the type of person he was when you initially met him?
You said, would he let the world know?
Like the Pac that most of the people, like the way they have seen Pac, you know, was he that same type of person, like right then and there, or did he eventually? No,
Pac wasn't that.
Okay, what type of person?
Pac was that? Like I was trying to, well, he was an artist, man. He was a straight rapper. He was somebody from, you know, was a straight rapper. He wasn't into the thug life. Prior to that, you know, there was Tupacalypse. As a matter of fact, he was more of a Panther. He was more militant.
Okay.
He was more militant back then, I would say, more than the thug side, or more than, you know.
Right. Did he discuss then, like, okay, I want to, you know, put this type of messages in my music? Was he talking about his visions and stuff at that early of a stage?
No. It actually, he didn't start. Thug Life didn't come until after the Marin incident.
Okay.
And that's like, yeah.
So
that's when Thug Life came.
Okay. So before stepping back from that, what actually made y'all come up with the name Thug Life? Like, what even got y'all in that mindset, you know what I'm saying, to make that album, like certain songs on it and stuff like that? What got y'all to that point, even got you to the point to say, okay, I'm going to invest some of my money into this project?
Well, because one, I missed the ship the first time. You know, when Mike Cooley would always tell me, yeah, we wait till Pac come out. Yeah, we gonna get paid. You know, I was like, dang, I wish I would have, just seeing how much talent Pac had. You know, because at this point I was like really abreast of him. So I was, you know, involved in doing shows from time to time with him, you know, and, you know, I knew where it was going.
Mm-hmm.
You know, It's hard to say, man. Well, and when I just start seeing, I just start seeing what was going on, man.
Right.
I just start seeing what was going on. You saying as far as what was going on that made the fuel the thug thing?
Yeah, like what, like actually created that movement, Was it?
I think that's the direction he was headed in. Because that's the direction he was headed in because he seen more of what was going on with us. He got closer to what was going on with us. What was going on with me? To be specific, what was going on with me? Because there was something going on with me at the same time. Even before that Marin incident, you know what I mean? And after. There was something going on with me the whole time. So while that was going on, Pac was around and he was like, he went, not witnessing, so to speak, but he'd be around me and I'll be feeling how I'll be feeling and, talking how I'll be talking drunk and, and he'll be soaking that up and,
Right.
And that's how it would be. I'll be telling him about different things, I'll be doing in the street with my young homeboys, you know what I mean? And, shoot, he took a liking to it. He took a liking to that. Next thing I know, Thug Life was here.
Coming out. Now, just recently, we spoke about it. Jeezy, from Atlanta had an interview and, people kind of felt a certain way. And because he made a comment, he was like, when he was growing up, he thought Tupac was rapping about the things that he was doing. But then he come to find out that he was rapping about the things that the people that
we was doing.
So basically,
he was rapping about the things Mike Cooley, me, and Man was doing. Mm. That was like the closest he had been to like a neighborhood setting and stuff like that. Because besides Marin, though, they got their own thing going on over there. But he more or less kind of took to the other side of the bridge and kind of. Right. Convey that.
Yeah. And all this up to this point is before him going back to New York and getting shot and everything, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So
this is like 92, 91, 92.
And
92, yeah.
And he was in the Bay in that area around with y'all for about 2.5 years?
Yeah. Yeah, well actually before that, because he used to, do shows with Sister Soldier, the homegirl Yanni, the kids, which was Man's little brother, and Lil Jess, rest in peace, and Wicked and the Mouse Man. I mean, they were doing shows, this was before Thug Life.
Right.
Like I said, and they would go do shows around the Bay Area.
And he was getting a good reception out there, like people was really fucking with him?
Well, yeah, but no. Because they didn't really take to his style of rapping. They didn't really take to what he, how he was bringing it in his beats. Mm. His producers really wasn't, it wasn't blending in with his style. He didn't have the best of producers back then. I mean, not to say that Dion, whatever, it wasn't, we all was young. Right. We all was fresh. I mean, by now, his producer, whoever he was, probably super,
Right.
Super producer, but back then he wasn't. But so then she got better producers and better concepts. I remember him and Warren G had the definition of a thug nigga. Mm-hmm. I'll never forget doing that out there in Echo Sound. And the way Pac took to that, the whole beat, the way Pac was stretching the beat and like riding the beat and like, and I seen how excited he was about it. Like, you know what I mean? As soon as he got out of that booth, he started working on Thug Life. I mean, he started working like deeper into Thug Life than what he was going to actually do with Thug Life. Okay. Like, kind of mapping it out.
Now, at one point in time, you told me, I think you said, was it the very first song on Thug Life or the second song on Thug Life was based around a situation that y'all went through?
Well, we went to the movies and seen this movie called American Me. Mm-hmm. I think that was about the Hispanic dudes. And around about that time, I had a little homeboy who was in a situation who had, he had threw his life away on some stuff he had did, you know what I mean? And I was talking about, me and Man was talking about it, and shoot, he went into it.
And he just ended up making that song around the guy. When you say he threw his life away, he ended up getting killed or going to jail?
Nah, he ended up killing some people.
And okay, and that's where he ended up basing the song around that situation.
Yeah, but American Me is what really fueled it. American Me was what really fueled it, but because as a matter of fact, that track was already laid. So American Me was really what really fueled When I Get Free. That one right there. And it would just be like he would go anywhere and check out a scene, man, and come back from it with a track. You know what I mean?
Right.
But yeah, that's like where it kind of came from.
Like, how would you explain you and Pac relationship? Like, with y'all Ace Boone Coons, did y'all ever like bump heads? You know, y'all always seen eye to eye, or you know?
Yeah, man, Pac, man, that was my dog, like, man, my dog. Yeah, we bump heads, man. We bump heads, but then we right back cool. Right. And that's how I know how we was dogs, man. You know, we bump heads and we get back cool. Cause I done seen Pac bump heads with somebody that never got cool with him no more. You know what I mean? Like Mouse. You know, yeah. But not to put him out there like that, but you know what I mean? Yeah, man. Yeah, me and Pac, man, that was my dog, man. He done something for me, man, what nobody would have done for me, man. Seriously, a lot of these cats that I call my ace coon or, hope to die, and these cats wouldn't have done no shit like that for me. Hell no. So the more and more I look at it, man, the more and more I gotta give him his deserving, man. You know what I mean?
Right. And when you say, certain things that he did for you that no one else would have did, like what type of stuff would he do?
Man, he brought me out of that situation, man. He brought me out of, you know what I mean, from even, he brought me out of harm's way, man.
Right. And
he brought me out of harm's way, man, straight up,
By going out on the road and doing tours and stuff, he was trying to get you to live street life.
Exactly, man. Exactly, man. And he wanted more out of me than I put forth, man. And which it was my own doing, really. He wanted more out of me, which we could have made, the best of both of us, man. Right. But I was still into that street mind.